Okay.
Okay, it's working now. Alright, we're live. Hey, Joe, exit out of your game, please, if you haven't already.
hmm
Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 18 of GT Insider. This is a place where you can come join us for quick insight into all things gaming and maybe hear something that will enhance your gaming tribe experience. As always, everything on this show is the opinion of the hosts and not necessarily the opinion of Gaming Tribe or Mass Luminosity. Today we have Joe and Erwin as my co-hosts, and we are welcoming back Kirsten as our guest. Why don't you guys take a minute to tell everyone what games you've played for this week, starting with Kirsten.
I actually haven't had time to play really any games this week due to working on cosplay and stuff nonstop.
It
But
happens.
I have been playing, yeah, I have been playing a bit of the MMO Neverwinter. Went back to playing that again. That's about it. Nothing
How
too exciting.
how is it? Because I've never played it before, but I think I have it.
It's actually my all-time favorite MMO. I've been playing it since beta, and I quit for about a year because I didn't really have anybody to play with. And I went
Hmm.
back to playing it again, and it's still really, really fun. And speaking of Neverwinter, I'm thinking about starting a gaming tribe guild on it because I know a fair amount of gaming tribe people play it. I think it would be fun to like do nightly raids and stuff with a bunch of you.
I'm
So
pretty
just throwing
sure
that
I
out there.
nice. I'm pretty sure I have the game. I've just never played it, so I'll check it. Is it? It's free, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good point.
All right. I'll check it out, and if you do start the guild, let me know, and I'll jump on it
Oh,
with
I
you.
will. Please do.
All right, Aaron, what have you played this week?
I've played Grid Autosport again because I didn't have time for Diablo yet.
Is that the
Because,
only game you've played this week?
yeah, that was the only one. Because you can start and play it for a half hour and quit. If you do that for Diablo, you're not finished with the level yet.
That's true. Diablo kind of eats your time up.
So next week we'll start Diablo because then I have a 24-hour shift of Diablo ahead of me.
Nice. I need to start playing Diablo more myself. I haven't played it in weeks. Joe, what have you played this week?
I have played Dark Souls 2, of course. I just got off of Dark Souls 2. As well as a little bit of League of Legends with some friends and some Spelunky just because I was in a place where all I had was my laptop. Dark Souls had a patch, so I couldn't play it anyway. So I was like, I'll just back on that. And
Sounds
I'll
fun.
keep playing that actually throughout this week.
Yeah, it seems like you're really into that game. One of these days I do plan on getting it eventually and
Yeah,
checking it out.
Yeah, same
Dark
here.
Souls is one of those ones you can change up your style enough that you feel like you're playing a different game and just trying out different ways of doing things. Like I found that like at least 3 or 4 shortcuts. Eventually, I've got to try and do a speed run.
I'm sure you'll get it down. And
Don't also we do it.
when I finally start playing, you won't have to complain that no one plays with you.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I just
I'm
gotta wait for my money to settle first, and then I can look into getting it. So I'll
Yeah,
work on that.
it's still full price for the most part, so it's still
Yeah, no thanks. I'll wait for another sale. Um,
That's what I'm waiting for.
I haven't really played much this week. I hopped on to Second Life a few times, but I didn't really do anything. I just kind of hung around and I was like, I'm bored, and I'd log back off. This week, it was my first full week back at work, so that kind of took up all my time, and every time I'd come home, the first thing I would do was go to sleep, and I'd wake up like 3 hours later and not want to do anything, so no gaming this week, but I think I'm gonna try to get back into it next week. I have all these games on my Steam that I've never played, so I need to work through them.
I hear you there.
I apologize that the stream is laggy. My computer isn't a huge fan of streaming, so it's probably just something to do with my net. I've been having a little bit of trouble with it. Um, if there's any other problems in the stream, just let me know and I'll try to fix them as we go along. Alright, Joe, what is your topic this week?
okay. Well, my topic was slightly last minute, so I apologize that it's probably gonna be short. But I realized today that we haven't talked about games and like music on this stream at all. So that's actually really important to me in a game. Is like how great the music is. Like Dark Souls has a good soundtrack, but it's not something I'd listen to outside of the game. But there's a bunch of games where I've ended up buying the music or like figuring out another way to like listen to it outside of the game. Like if anybody's played Super Electronic Joy, I'm pretty sure that the guy who made they I don't know who E&V is, but I've never seen them before or after, and the only album on Spotify for them is Super Electronic Joy. So I feel like that artist might have been the guy who made the game or one of his friends. And it's just like every song in that game is fantastic. Like it's a super hard platformer, so even though I rage while I'm playing it, the game becomes enjoyable because almost every level there's a new song, because there's a good like 40 songs in the soundtrack for that game, even with how simple it is. The other ones, Bastion, of course. Whenever you talk about art of any kind in a game, Bastion comes into play.
I love Bastion. It's really
Yeah,
cool.
and Darren Cobb, I believe, is the name of the guy who did all of their music. And because of Humble Bundle, I have all their songs on my phone, and I use one of them for an alarm in the morning. One of them is my ringtone, and I have narrator quotes for every single one of the other things my phone does. Although Facebook recently decided to throw that out, so I'm gonna have to try and fix that again.
Facebook is broken, so I'm not surprised.
So I was just wondering, what games do y'all think of when y'all think of really good music in a game? Because obviously for me it's Bastion and Super Electronic Joy.
Oh, I love Bastion's music so much.
Beat
It's so-
Hazard.
Beat
Yeah.
Hazard?
Beat Hazard.
Does that count? Because you use your own music in Beat
no,
Hazard.
that's Audio Surf that you use your own music.
You can.
If you can do it in Beat Hazard, then I don't know, because I know Beat Hazard comes with its own music, and I've only been playing theirs, because some of their stuff sounds really, really cool.
Well, you can put your own music in Beat Hazard too. I didn't realize that it came with its own.
I should totally try
I didn't
that,
know that
'cause some of
either.
the songs I have are ridiculous, and
I
some of
have-
them are so long, too.
I have it for my phone and therefore on Steam as well, and because of Humble Bundle once again.
I didn't realize they had it for your phone.
Meow.
She's allowed to talk if she wants to. Just leave her alone.
All of a sudden, she's like, Joe. All of a sudden, isn't playing Dark Souls, so now I'm going to bother him even more than I do when he plays Dark Souls.
Mine's
I've been
passed
bothered
out,
by
like
her
always.
during boss. I've been bothered by her during boss fights.
She's a cat, that's what she's supposed to do.
You know
Sit on
better
your
than
keyboard.
for that, huh?
Sit on your keyboard while you're trying the game.
Yeah.
She's thinking about that normally.
Let's see, what other games do I think about? I don't know. I usually don't really pay attention to the music in my games too often, unless I'm just in a mood to listen to them. So I actually, that's the only one I can think of personally for me. What about you, Kirsten? Do you have any other games that have good music that you like?
Final Fantasy series, because the composer Nobuo Uematsu, who does the music, is so amazing. He's probably my all-time favorite composer, and the music's just so great. And I got to see it live a while ago, but that was pretty good. And I also like the soundtrack to the Halo series.
Yeah. Actually,
Michael
I have to
Salvatore is a
agree.
musical genius.
Halo and
And
Final
Martin
Fantasy
O'Donnell.
do have really great music, and I'm not gonna lie, I like the music in Pokemon in some of the towns.
Oh,
Not all
that
of them,
too.
but some of them.
Pokemon Black's music's pretty good too.
I've never played that one, so I don't know it yet.
I'm not a fan of New Gen, but it's a good game.
All that I can think of when people talk about the Halo music, while I agree it's really good, is there's this Donkey video where he's recapping the music, which Donkey's exceptionally like not safe for work, but it's really funny videos. But he's doing this recap, and there's that one piano part where it goes dong dong, and like at like a really key moment. He just keeps having that play at random times throughout the video. Like it's like, oh, this is the perfect part. Do the piano thing. Do the piano thing.
Oh, jeez.
Dong, bong, and I'm just like, serious. That was probably a really powerful chord movement right when it happened, but he just plays it all over and over again.
That's really funny. Do you have any favorite soundtracks, Erwin?
Not really.
I'm going to assume Diablo's your favorite soundtrack because you played that game so much.
Yeah, that's one of them. But also played in the past a lot of what do you call it? Racing games with music in it, like Most Wanted,
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
which has music.
Most Wanted got me into Avenged Sevenfold partially.
That's cool.
And some other games which I forgot which names they have, but because I don't play them too often.
Alright, so we've only had one viewer so far mention what they like, and it was Midnight Club on PS3. I don't think I've never played a PS3, so I'm pretty
Is
sure.
that a racing game?
Yes, I think so. I don't know. I don't have a PS3, so
I don't either.
I'm still rocking my PS2, so I'm a little
Yeah,
bit
same
behind
here.
the times when it comes to consoles.
Yes, he's great.
I wanna
love
play
it.
Play games on that.
I like firing up my old Xbox.
Okay.
That
Joe,
too.
I think your microphone got muted.
Ah!
Nope, never mind.
Hear that?
God, you're such a dork.
It's funny.
Did you have anything else you wanted to talk about this topic, Joe, or did you want to move on to someone else?
No, not really.
Okay. Erwin, let's go ahead and have your topic for this week.
I didn't have much of a topic. I have one at least, which I mentioned last week, which was the giveaway I had for the most ferocious PC. Two of the people who I mentioned in my status update replied, and the third one didn't. So I decided to make him forfeit his winning, and now I have people who can win $20. So I used a alphabetizer for the list of people I received from everybody who replied on the status, either liking it or commenting on it, giving me a list of a lot of people, like Puck and Steven San Marco and Roland Molnix and
our usual actives.
Yeah.
the active people, also Albert Ragazza and even Mr. Anderson replied. He didn't win though. But the most active person who won was Steven San Marco.
Nice.
He will get
Congratulations.
The most active.
$20 from me.
Wow.
And the other one is Michael Kowalski. He's from Eastern Europe,
Nice.
and he will get also $20 from me.
Aw.
Well, congratulations to you both for
Yeah,
winning.
sure.
Sorry, go ahead, Erwin.
I'll contact them to ask them how they want it, if they want it in PayPal or otherwise.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Are you planning any other giveaways from yourself for the future, or are you not sure yet?
Maybe for the next one, I'm still wondering what, because it depends on how the machine is going to look. If they forget to build in a LED lighting, I might send the package to the lucky winner.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Do you have any future targets for your Pay It Forward, or you want to keep them secret for now?
I keep them secret because I have another, but it depends on when I get the hardware for it.
Fair enough. Fair enough. What kind of
But
things are you looking for your next few packages? Like, what kind of items are you planning on getting?
Full motherboard, CPU, and memory, plus maybe a drive.
Nice.
And I have still here 3 packages which have to be sent away, and I have one which still has to be packaged. Something like this.
Yeah, one lucky person is going to get that mail to their house, so keep
I
your
already
fingers
know
crossed.
who that is. That's Joshua
Oh, congratulations to Joshua.
for his streaming PC.
Oh, right. I need to get more RAM so I can stream better. Well, actually, no, I have RAM. I need to get a new motherboard because the motherboard I have doesn't work so well with my RAM. But that's in the future. I've got a lot more pressing things I gotta take care of first. Let's see. That's right, you finished all your unboxings, didn't you?
I finished all my unboxings, yes.
I
I
forgot.
have to get new stuff.
Alright, let's go ahead and jump to Kirsten for now. I think you have 2 different boxes that you have to unpack.
Oh, I do. So excited.
Let's go ahead and jump into that. Erwin, Steven missed what you said, so go ahead and type in the stream chat what it is he won, because he didn't hear you.
Okay, no problem, I'll do that.
Go ahead, Kirsten.
Okay. It's like Christmas. I'm so excited.
Christmas in July, except it's August.
Okay, so I haven't opened any of them. I just sliced the tape on the boxes so it wouldn't be like obnoxious sounding during the stream. I'm kind of proud of myself for not peeking in there, even though I've already opened like the box. But
You're more
I've had
willpower than me.
temptations. It was really difficult, but just makes it all the more exciting. So okay, right now I'm going to be opening Garen's package he sent me, in which I wasn't supposed to know he's sent it to me, but I found out still, which I'm glad, so I can thank him, because really, really nice of him to do that. No, there's a little note that says from paying it forward movement, enjoy. So sweet.
That's cute.
Definitely is. Oh boy, packaging peanuts everywhere.
They'll dissolve in water, so just spray your room down afterwards, and you won't even have to clean it up.
Never mind
Yeah,
the
that's a
mold.
smart idea. Or getting all my electronics wet. Great idea.
Good thing you don't have a cat, because they would probably be going crazy with all the packing peanuts.
He does have a
I do have a cat,
Oh,
but
right.
he wouldn't be able to see them. He's kind of blind.
I forgot you just mentioned that. I'm not with it today.
It's okay. Oh my gosh, what is this? See
I'm
what I
excited.
can do.
Let's see.
I know.
Which one did you open first? The most colorful
Aaron.
box or the mine?
Yeah, Garen's. Oh my gosh, is it cooler?
Oh my god, you got a liquid
Oh
cooler.
my gosh, I did.
Very cool.
Nice.
Oh my gosh,
I have a
that's
cool PC.
exciting. It's going to be so fancy. Look at how beautiful it is.
Thing's huge.
It is. Usually beautiful. Oh my gosh.
What brand
So
is it?
Corsair.
And-
Do you know
and
what
H60.
kind? H60?
What? Yeah. What? Doesn't say anywhere on it.
First one is an H60, I know.
Yeah. What model is it? Does he know?
I think Erwin said which model it is.
Yeah.
It's an
That's why he's
H60.
over there smirking. I think I have that same one. I really like it.
Really fancy. I never owned like anything. My computer hasn't been upgraded since like 2008, so
It will be.
all this new computer stuff is all new to me, really, and
Well, you're gonna have a
It's
lot of
exciting.
fun.
I'm really
You'll get
excited.
my box.
Huh?
When you finish with my box, you have a handful of upgrading your PC.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
I've
Sure.
known the whole time. It's taken a lot of effort to not spoil it too. I'm all like, I'm just not gonna talk to her at all.
Okay, I know Erwin kept like posting about like what he sent me, but I keep trying not to read it because I really want it to be a surprise.
You'll like it, trust me. Alright, so many thanks
Lovely.
for sending Kirsten that water cooler. It will definitely come
Yeah,
in handy with
definitely.
your new upgrades. I'm jealous.
That's from Garen Mago.
Thank you. I forgot the name.
Yeah. Thank you, Garen. You're the best. Oh, excuse the mess behind me too. It's all my cosplay workshop right now.
I think you're allowed.
Yeah, so much junk everywhere.
As long as
Okay,
you don't get
big
lost, you'll be fine.
It happens when the lights are off. Sometimes I like walk outside, my sliding glass works, I'm like, wait, my bed isn't over here. Okay. Big box.
Yeah.
So
21
excited.
by 51 by 51, I believe.
It's pretty big.
Yep.
I kind of need to cut this tape really quick.
He did tell you to have a knife handy, so
I do have a knife handy.
it's a nice looking knife.
It is really nice, I know. Fancy. Okay. Moment of truth.
I like how she's being all gingerly with it. It's amusing.
What? What do you mean by that?
You're being all slow and careful with opening it.
I'm-
It's amusing me greatly.
It's building up the suspense. So stoked. Lots of bubble wrap got that going for me so far.
We all know Erwin's really big on the tape and bubble wrap thing.
Lots of it, nothing wrong with that. Entertainment during
As long as
loading
it-
screens.
Yes, most definitely.
So far, what I see first is a monitor cleaning kit.
One of the small boxes.
You can never go wrong with those.
No, it really needs to be cleaned. My cat likes to sit on my chair, and he has like head problems, so he sneezes all the time. So he kind of sneezed on my monitor the other day. It's kind of gross.
Ew.
Yeah.
Although I would much rather prefer my cat sneeze on my monitor because he likes to do that when he's laying on my chest. And I'm like, oh, you're so cute. And then you just sneeze and I'm like, thanks. And I'm just,
When my
My
cat,
cat's really gross when he does it.
when my cat was a kid, every time she sneezed, she would fart at the same time. And it was awful. She had the worst gas I've ever smelled in my life.
Oh,
And every time
Steven
she
wants-
sneezed, I was just like, "You get out right now, cat."
That's so
You sleep."
funny. Steven wants
got-
to know if you have a tattoo, Kirsten, and what it is.
no, I don't. This is for my cosplay. My character has a tattoo, and I had to draw it on me for the photo shoot yesterday. It's not real.
It'd be pretty awesome if it was.
Actually, to be honest, it's kind of tempting to get. It's really legit, and It's for like one of my favorite Borderlands characters. So
Nice.
keep that in
Get
mind.
it. I already
I'll
have
keep
one.
it in
Though.
mind.
What else did
Alright.
you find?
USB 2.0 PCI card. So
You have enough
fancy.
ports.
You can never have too many USB ports,
Nope.
in my opinion.
I actually need a lot. I have some on top of my PC, like built into my case, but they stopped working, and it's really nice. Yeah, it's really annoying because I have to have my headset and all my USBs plugged into the back of my computer, and my tower is really big, so it's like really annoying to have to go back there and hook everything up, especially since it shortens my headset cable.
Yeah. Do you know why they stopped working on the front, or?
No, I'm sure it's an easy fix. I've just been too lazy to take apart my case.
Well, now you have a reason to open it up.
Exactly.
That's
I've only been
easy
opening up to
also.
clean, but
That's one thing I forgot. I forgot to send you a can with pressurized air.
what?
Canned
I
air.
forgot to send you a can with pressurized air so you
Oh,
can clean your PC.
I have a few cans of that. I clean out my PC really often because I like admiring it.
Like I do.
I got it.
Oh, to find some other bumpy stuff.
i3 Intel.
Ha ha ha.
Ooh.
She's getting to the good stuff.
Oh, I am. I want to admire it, but it's like covered in plastic, and that would take quite a bit to open at the moment.
Open it. We got time.
Okay, you sure?
It's only been like 23 minutes.
Yeah,
We got
that's-
time. Trust me.
Oh, okay, good. I just don't want to sit here and keep you guys just watching me cut
yes.
things open.
I'm enjoying it. Your facial expressions amuse me.
It's so exciting.
By the time you're done, your face is full of amazement.
I've never had anybody like really get me anything or any like this before, so it's all new. It's really exciting.
Sad.
And then, oops.
That's why when I like got the packages at the door, I was like, no one's ever done this for me, and I got so excited.
That's really awesome.
No, I really appreciate it.
She gets full PC upgrade. Joshua got only a motherboard. Only.
I'm tempted, if that's the case, I'm tempted to like buy a new computer case just because I've had the same one for like 5 years, but
Why not?
Why?
see, and the side of it, you can't really see like the inside of it as much. I guess that's probably because my LEDs are really like bright, and I want to be able to admire the insides of my PC.
The first case I ever had when I built my first PC had a window on it, and I realized I never bothered looking into the case at all, so I was like, I'm not buying one with a window anymore.
Yeah,
Hi,
I bought
buddy.
the cheapest case I could.
I would hate
Stop
to get rid of my
knocking
case
stuff
though.
over.
It's so beautiful.
My first
Oh my gosh, Erwin, you wrapped this so tight, so much.
I mean,
like-
it was across the ocean.
It makes you
pieces of
have to
bubble
work for
tape
it.
or bubble wrap around it.
There's a
The
cat
first
on my
PC I
keyboard.
ever bought was a non-windowed Model 30 IBM, old one, with a 30 gigabyte hard drive. See where we have gotten now. 4 terabytes or larger.
Be quiet, Erwin, with your millions of hard drives over there.
Erwin actually has a chair made of hard drives.
No, I have 6 TB in my PC.
Can't really see it. It's in plastic.
Open it.
You can see a teeny little
Remy.
glimpse of it. Okay, I'll open it.
Look at this. This is why I clean my screen with.
Is that
I'm
that
like-
goop
What?
stuff?
What is that? It looks really fun to play with.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's that goopy stuff.
Never heard of it. That's really cool.
This is what
Ken.
it looks like when it's clean.
What?
I've seen types like that, but not that specific brand. I supposedly they're really, really good.
And that's the color when it's dirty.
Ew.
Ew.
Wow.
Fair.
That's really gross.
Gross.
Green versus yellow. I've seen about 15 keyboards.
Oh, look at how cute this is. Look at it. So
Ah,
exciting.
That's a spare CPU.
That's the brains.
Kirsten, that's a spare CPU. Do you hear?
Spare.
Jesus. I didn't even know that there was a spare one.
Just
Oh
in
my
case you
God.
bought the other one, of course.
If you
Wow.
ever have problems with the other one, you can use that one.
Oh.
My cat's staring at your guys' portraits on Skype like, what the heck's going on? It's all the movement. He's just like,
You find
what is
also a blue
happening?
box.
Oh, you little jerk. Stop knocking stuff over. What, you're not gonna answer me now?
Hey Erwin, what's Res software? RES. RES.
Res is a company who sells specialized software for larger company software to manipulate different kind of software.
Thank
That's
you.
a shield for a smartphone, I believe.
Mhm. Yep.
If you
For
have an
iPhone. Nope, I
have
do
an
not have an iPhone.
Otherwise, you can
So
give it to
cool though.
someone. You can give it to someone.
That
It's
I
a
will.
good thing I don't have to type anything because this cat is all over my keyboard.
Oops.
I apologize if this is loud. He's attacking my microphone.
I see his little arm sticking up.
Yeah, what's
It's really cute.
He's like, what is that? Why is it lit up?
Got a bag of RES software stuff, including an orange USB, or I mean a Ethernet cable. That's cool.
Orange is the best color ever. I don't care what anyone says.
Orange is a cool color.
As an
I-
Auburn.
I think green's my favorite.
I actually used to hate orange, but it's kind of grown on me. So
Erwin, did you leave your pen in here, or were you supposed to put it in here?
What's supposed to?
Okay.
hi,
It was just sitting on top, so that's what I was wondering.
No, it was supposed to. Because it's orange, I believe, for the for part of it.
It has like a bunch of colors on it. It's like one of those pens that write in different colors.
Those are the
This
best
would be really
pens ever.
entertaining.
I
Click,
love those
click,
pens.
click, click.
I'm gonna be using that as my correcting my students' work pen, so that way if they see me change color, they'll know they got something wrong.
Not a bad idea.
I think quiet for a second? Or did nobody talk?
We've
What?
been talking.
Oh, okay. Never mind. My side
Okay.
went for a second. That was weird.
No,
I-
we've been talking, so I don't
Okay. Yeah, I just like look. Okay, that's fine.
know.
My box has been sitting on my keyboard like this entire time, and I just clicked on the Twitch chat, and it's like a giant paragraph of letters. I was like, uh-oh, don't want to click enter on that.
Oh,
Anyway,
I was hoping you had hit enter.
pretended it was
Almost
the cat.
did, that's why I went to go check.
The spare CPU is a Intel Core i3 540. The better one is still inside the blue Intel box.
Yay!
What are you staring at now?
Yeah. Getting this
I-
stuff makes me feel so cool.
That's
Oh,
It's
thermal.
the thermal things.
Jeez, Remy, get off my keyboard.
I've never had to use that because my I used the stock cooler, so mine had like a thermal pad or something on it.
I use the
Why me?
Arctic Silver thermal paste, although I have no idea where mine went because I built this computer
and what are you opening
a
now?
while ago.
I need a butt.
Huh? Oh, I was just still looking at this, admiring it.
That's water cooling now.
Huh?
That's the cooling paste between your CPU and the water cooling now. I sent the box without knowing Garen would send you the other box.
No.
Surprise!
That box is longer.
i5, you guys. So much better than my current.
What do you have current?
9550.
Something really ancient. I don't remember.
You can see on
My
top.
PC was built in I built it in 2008, so it's like really old.
2 Duo at best, then
And
like that.
I'm surprised I'm like able to run games as well as I am on it. You know, I haven't actually had any problems with my PC whatsoever. Nothing's ever broken. Every part of my computer has been in here since 2008, except for my graphics card upgrade, because Alex was nice and sent me a GTX 480, which is a big upgrade compared to my older one.
I want to get a new CPU someday.
Yeah, I need to invest into a new graphics card.
Is it really that laggy? Oh my goodness.
I'm not sure where Cap is at. It could be where he's at. I don't know. Let
Well,
me
he's not the only one that mentioned it
Yeah,
was
a few people over
laggy.
there.
here. I'll mute my microphone and listen and see what's happening.
Sounds good.
I updated the stream with the contents of the box. So if they couldn't understand, they still can read.
Oh,
Jeez,
it's so
this
exciting.
cat in my keyboard. You just sent a bunch of space bars.
It's fine on my end at least. Like
Someone
didn't-
else is saying it's fine. It's probably just person to person.
Yeah,
uh,
there was a few people at the beginning that were having problems, but I don't think they're having problems anymore.
Smaller box.
okay, I'll keep trying to listen in on it then.
Look at
Tell
look
me
at
if
how
this-
pretty.
this-
That's the color. That's the color
Yeah.
which we don't use now. Completely cleaned it.
You did?
Yeah, I
It
did.
looks like crisp, like it's brand new.
Erwin's just that
Shit.
good.
I know. Did it so carefully. You even like packaged it in the box as if you just bought it from like Newegg or something.
Yeah, but it's a
I'm
spare box.
impressed.
I didn't have an i5 750 box, so I used the i5 2300. But still, it's an i5. That's correct.
Yeah. It's still better than what I have, so I'm happy.
That's the important part. Your computer's gonna be running so awesome after all
I
this stuff.
know.
I
Maybe
used
I'll-
Amanda to verify.
I'll load faster now.
I used Amanda to ask her to have her ask you. You still have the same hardware. Because if I asked you, it would have been obvious.
I won't be playing on a toaster anymore. I'll be able to like load games so much faster because there's nothing worse than like being the last to load into a League of Legends match or like loading into the game Neverwinter because when you play dungeons in there, people don't really wait for the entire team to get there. They just move on, and it's really annoying because I'm
God, I
always like
hate
the last
that.
one to show up, and it's like thanks for not waiting for me, guys. And it's really terrible.
Yeah, I hate when groups do that. It just makes
It's
me
annoying
angry.
because like there's stats at the end where it shows like who got highest DPS in dungeon, who got most kills. And if you don't wait for your teammates, you won't be able to participate in that because they got a head start.
Mm.
But luckily my character is overpowered and I always get high damage regardless.
I really need to try this game out one of these days.
Or found the black box, or is it inside the bigger box?
Yeah, please try Neverwinter out. You can be the other co-owner of the guild and we can run it. That'd be fun.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. And it's free, so I don't have to worry about not
It is
getting
free.
paid for it.
And it's actually not pay to win whatsoever.
Good.
I mean, the only pay to win thing is PvP. And that's because you can buy PvP. It's not that fun in that game. Player versus environment is way better, but
I don't actually do PvP.
the only
I'm all E.
yeah,
PvE.
I'm not a PvP kind of person. But what's really nice about the only pay to win part is buying mounts that make you go faster, and that's really helpful in PvP. But that's about it.
I'd probably end up buying those because I'm a collection whore and I like to have everything of something.
You're gonna waste your entire budget on that game then.
I don't even have a budget, so it won't be. It'll be a long time before I can buy anything. But I definitely look forward to trying it out.
I think you're the inside. If you take the big box out, you're almost there.
Dark
Mhm.
rolls.
I have the drivers on the disc.
I burned you a DVD full of it.
Yeah.
So now you know what model the main board is, or the
It's so
motherboard
rare to see someone burn a DVD these days.
is.
Is it?
It's
Huh?
well, yeah. Everyone does. I have this USB for you. I just need it back, and I'm
Oh.
like, but I don't want to give
Yeah.
it back.
When it comes to operating systems, though, you have to do it on disk for the most part.
No, you
Yeah,
don't.
Erwin's kind of on the other side of the world,
No,
though.
you don't. Let's see.
I've never had it installed from a USB go well, though, is the problem.
One of these is Windows 7, and one of these is
The box
Windows
is empty,
8.
you can throw away the
and they
big one.
both work just fine.
The big box.
I'll have to try to
Your
install
disk.
it.
And still not finished.
If you don't load it onto the USB properly, then it won't install properly. So that's probably what happened.
I just do DVDs. I don't care.
Okay. It's like has 2 layers of tape wrapped around it, so this might take a wee bit to open.
While you
Mhm.
open that, I'll go ahead and bring up this thing just because it's a technology thing and it's really cool.
Go for it.
There's this place. It's called Tech RMD, which is Robotic Mobilization Device. I've been keeping track of them for a couple of years now, because when I first discovered them, it was actually really, really cool. Let me go ahead and post the website in chat really quick. Alright, so what this thing is basically, it's a type of wheelchair that allows those who don't have use of their legs to still be able to stand and be self-sufficient and self-reliant. It's good for your circulation, and it's good because it prevents people from needing to have someone around all the time to do things for them. It's unfortunately $15,000, which is and that doesn't include shipping either, by the way. So it's got a really crazy price tag on it, but I think for the actual device and what it does for you, it's worth it. It works for people from 4'7" up to 6'3", and you could be 88 pounds up to 265 pounds. And it has a remote. So what you do is when you're in the bed or in your chair, you push the remote and it comes to you. And then you strap something onto yourself and it helps you stand up, and you strap yourself in more so that you're safe. And it allows you to move around your kitchen, reach stuff in your on your cupboards, go through the mall stores, and you get through the aisles and everything, and it's really, really nice. And along with the with the remote, you can also use it to load the device onto a SUV up and down a ramp so that you don't have to have someone else there with you to load the wheelchair, which I've had to do a lot for my grandma. I don't mind it, but still, it's really cool. It works by balancing the weight of the user with a pressurized spring. That's something like what you find in office chairs, and that's how it helps to keep them standing upright, and it doesn't require a whole lot of body strength to actually pull yourself up from the sitting position. And why do I hear beeping? That's really weird. Anyway, when the device is it charges in 4.5 hours, and it will last about 1 to 2 days, depending on how heavy you are and what kind of floor surface you're on as well. And I think it's just a really cool device. I didn't have a whole lot to talk about it because I stopped researching too much into it because I couldn't afford to buy it for my grandma. But it's still a really cool thing, and I'm hoping to see it used widely in the future. Maybe after
really
the
cool.
price tag drops, because that's a lot of money.
Yep.
What?
Okay.
Really? Time to paralyze my legs. Oh god, you're terrible. You guys are terrible.
Awful.
I know, right? See, I should do it for you with that comment.
Erwin, I don't understand how this is wrapped
Does
up.
anyone else hear that? I think it's just my headphones, but there's a really high-pitched whine.
I hear it.
I don't know
Yeah,
where it's
it's
coming
really
from.
faint.
It's faint, but it's annoying. Can you not get that box open?
There's like 3 layers of tape on
Jeez,
it,
Erwin.
and
You're terrible. And,
And-
he's over there laughing at you.
I
too.
know he's enjoying it.
Oh, I'm sorry,
It
Remy.
just
I didn't
builds
see
up
you there.
suspense, so it's okay. I just
You.
having difficulties and try not to cut myself at the same time.
That's a rather nasty beep.
Yeah, Steven, it really isn't. My grandma's been in a wheelchair for a really long time, and I never really had to use them, but I tried to use one for a day, and I was like, this sucks. And it wasn't even the automated one, this was a manual one, and I was like,
Aw.
as a kid, I was like, I want one, and then I
Yeah,
tried one, and I'm
it's
like,
fun.
no, this stinks. Why would anybody want to do this? So, yeah, it's really not all it's cracked up to be. And from what I've observed, people kind of treat other people who are in wheelchairs a lot differently than they do other people. Oh good, the beep's gone. I really don't know where it came from, but it's gone, and that's all I care about.
Is it like a
Maybe
beep or
Jonas.
just a constant whine?
It
'Cause
was a solid tone, but it seems to...
It wasn't most
I
irritating.
heard it too. Actually, I'm guessing it might be my headset because it's breaking.
And there it is.
It's all duct taped up.
It's
and
back,
if
so maybe it is.
When you move your head, I hear it. Yes. Ah, look at the cat.
He matches your shirt. That's cute.
Mine's
Yeah.
currently underneath my computer chair, pawing at my toes. It's taking a lot of effort not to laugh because it tickles.
Mine is
Matter-
running into
my
walls
cat
somewhere.
decides to go after my cables again.
Alright, I finally got it open. Oh my gosh, this is way more than I was expecting.
What's that?
I finally got it open, and there's way more in here than I was expecting.
Why?
I don't know. I'm just so happy right now.
Wait a minute, what are you
there's-
I
doing?
thought so.
If I mysteriously
I am.
disappear, it's probably because he unplugged my router, so I'm gonna apologize for him out just in case that happens. Oh, never mind, he moved. I'm good.
Okay.
Show it! Everyone wants to see!
I know. I'm
She's
sitting
all-
here so
she's
excited.
lost in it.
I know. I don't know how to react to this. I'm just so excited right now. Okay, so another USB.
Yeah.
3.0,
Hmm.
no less. I'm jealous.
Really fancy 3.0.
It's your VGA card of a GPU. Because it depends on how high the GPU is.
Hmm.
It will fit.
Fancy,
You see
fancy.
what-
I'm running out of places to set this stuff.
Use the floor? Toss it onto the bed. Hopefully you aim right.
That's really far away. I don't want to attempt.
I tend to forget people's beds aren't as close to their computers as mine is, because I just laid all my stuff out on them because it's right there. I think I
Okay.
pissed off the cat because he's laying on the bed and he's just glaring at me.
A bunch of
Yes.
cables.
Nope. Nope.
Do you have your cat on its back?
Yep.
Cats
Yeah.
don't like that, you know.
Yes, I will.
And you wonder why your cat acts like a jerk.
Listen, you gooky cat. Yes, you are. Yes.
More tape.
I almost want to say that we should have had everything open beforehand, but then that would have ruined the surprise on the
Yeah,
stream.
That's what I was thinking, because that's why I opened up the boxes prior to being on the web show, because I figured it'd be really tedious, but this just like builds up the excitement.
You
even
also
though
just
I'm
never
taking forever.
experienced an Erwin box. I did. So I knew what you were in for.
What I was in for. Lots of tape.
Yeah, sorry. I was doing my job correctly.
Joe.
Oh boy.
How many rolls of tape were harmed in the making of this box?
That's what I'm wondering.
Was it a whole roll?
That was still a part of a 10-meter roll.
10 meters.
Yeah, by 2 meters.
Big upgrade. 8 gigabyte. DDR3, finally! The day has come!
You'll be able to stream and stream nicely.
I know. Well, internet doesn't like life, but
Now your internet will be the problem, not your PC anymore.
yeah,
You'll be able to
I did.
record and then upload it later. How about that?
that's true. I did manage to stream Goat Simulator not too long ago. I mean, it was laggy, but I had a fair amount of viewers for some reason. Don't know why.
Because Goat Simulator.
That's true. My title was Rolling Around Goat Simulator, and I literally just spent the entire time killing people in the most brutal ways possible. That's probably why.
I need to get back into that game. It's a great stress relief to just run around and just attack people.
It is. It definitely is. Or really entertaining. And when I'm like waiting for, like, if I'm waiting in queue for dungeons and MMOs, then I just like play it while I'm waiting.
Dude, I cannot have 2 games running at the same time. I tried that with Second Life because I have 2 accounts now, and my computer hated me so bad.
Really? For some
Yeah.
reason, I've never had problems running 2 things at once.
I watch YouTube videos of guys playing Dark Souls while I play Dark Souls.
If
I
I
don't
had
get
2
when I-
screens, I'd probably do that, but I don't. So
I don't get when I see like streamers how they like stream already like I don't know, Wolfenstein or League of Legends, and then while they're waiting to load into game, they like play other games like Dark Souls 2, and it's like, what?
how
How?
long is
I'm
your
supposed
loading
to-
time that you get to play something else?
Dark
That's
Souls
what I
2.
was wondering.
I don't know how you would get that long of a loading time for Dark Souls 2 play. Because if you go AFK in that game, you can still get invaded and stuff. Like, even at the bonfire, you can get wrecked. That's what happened
Yeah,
to one of
see,
the guys
that's
when we were.
See people doing that, and I'm like, what?
Because, like, that's what happened before the podcast. It's like, the guy was AFK and I poisoned him and then just kept slapping him around until he realized what was happening. And then he died anyways.
Alright, Kirsten, go ahead and continue on with your unboxing. I will be right back.
Okay. Sick.
Did you really found the motherboard?
That's the bottom. I'm trying to take my time. I'm sorry. I'm just in
No
awe
problem.
at the moment.
There are also some cables on the bottom of the box.
Got
so you
fancy
have-
ribbon.
Yeah.
Asus.
You can still use it. I can't anymore, so you can.
Mhm.
I have only in SATA.
Great, Erwin.
Joe is doing nuts. Going nuts.
Meowing to his cat. That's funny.
She's meowing it back, but I think she got tired of that conversation. Must have listened to them.
She's probably just like, leave me alone. I'm trying to cat.
She's the one who's on my bed again. Well, that's not my bed. It's the second. So
Okay,
laying down that.
more tape and bubble wrap.
Wash-
That laugh. I'm trying to like carefully open it because I don't want to ruin anything with my super sharp knife.
That's a deadly knife.
Huh?
That's a deadly knife.
Yeah, it is. It's meant for hunting, that's why.
Don't do it.
Okay, I'm back.
Didn't miss anything. Everything's still like wrapped in so much tape. It's like,
How about you just tell us what those are, Erwin?
I don't
That's gonna
know.
take forever. I said Erwin.
oh, okay.
Let's unpack the biggest one.
What's?
It's not the
Tell
biggest
me
one.
what's in this one.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I think something.
Jeez.
I'm trying to open it really fast.
I think better to unwrap the biggest one.
Scissors might have been a better choice for this, maybe.
I almost got it open.
Yay.
I think there's some cables.
Oh my goodness, Erwin. Once I think I got the first layer off. Nope, another layer.
One of the longer ones is the backplate of your PC.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Yeah. This is... Okay, now I know what it is. I can see through the plastic enough to tell.
What is it?
Backplate.
The back plate that you put on your PC for your
Oh,
stuff.
right. Why
Yeah.
would you wrap that so much?
Oh yeah, that's important.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
it's
Those
it's
things are really thin metal.
That's right.
Yeah,
they,
it's really
they do
flimsy.
bend really easily.
I can feel it.
Alright, next one.
Hey,
Okay, we gotta deal with this volume. This is too loud now.
This is probably the most laid back episode ever because we're just like
I like it.
we're just
Oh,
watching
it's-
as stuff gets unpacked. The suspense is killing me.
Oh,
Tell me about it. It's been really hard having to sit in my bedroom floor for like the past few days. Getting up every morning and seeing it, I'm like, must resist.
I wonder if you could stand the curiosity. But you
Oh, there's so many times where I just would sit there and contemplate whether I should open it or not. But I didn't.
good job.
I need to stop typing
I'm
while
proud
the
of
stream's
myself.
going.
Okay. So the
I just type really slow if I'm on the
best
stream.
part.
Is that the last one?
Yep.
Sweet.
Motherboard. This is the most exciting part.
Mm-hmm. It is.
And this one isn't wrapped as.
Seeds.
It's funny because this is a motherboard and it's not as wrapped as crazy as the other item.
No, but it still is good enough. And anti-static.
It's like wrapped like a present though, so I can just unravel it really neatly rather than.
I just realized that I forgot to post on GT that we had gone
You're
live.
going live.
Yeah, I post on everything else, Tumblr, Facebook.
That for a gaming tribe itself.
Yeah, I even put it on my Skype status, and I looked at my gaming tribe, and I'm like, the status is still sitting there waiting to be posted.
Oh my gosh, Erwin, this is beautiful.
And nicely with
my
the memory.
Huh?
It will fit nicely with the memory.
Definitely
I'm
will.
so jealous of you right now, Kirsten. You have no idea.
I'm jealous of myself. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I have to take it out so you guys can see every little beautiful detail in it. Look at it.
Ooh,
Ooh, I love blue. I
Oh
already
my
like it a
gosh.
lot.
Black.
And
Looks a lot like my
my
motherboard.
LEDs are blue too, so we'll just make it even prettier.
That works
What
out
brand
even
is it?
better.
Asus,
Asus, of
or
course.
Asus,
Oh, okay.
yeah. My current one's an ancient EVGA.
I've got an MSI.
Oh my god.
My motherboard is an AS Rock, which I had never heard of until I bought it, and I don't care because it works. It's just old now. I have an Asus tablet, which is pretty awesome. I like Asus. It's pretty nice.
Alright, that's it. Erwin, thank you so much.
Take
You're welcome.
pictures
This-
after you've gotten all your stuff upgraded, because we're all gonna want to see.
Oh, I will. I'm not quite sure when I will upgrade it. I'm thinking about just buying a new PC case and just starting over from scratch.
Have two
So-
PCs, why not?
Well, actually, if that's the case, I have a few friends that like literally play on a blender, and their computers are worse than mine. So I was just thinking of just building putting together a whole new PC and just getting rid of my old one, giving it to someone that
That would be
isn't
really,
quite
really
as fortunate.
nice.
Yeah,
The only thing you have to swap out is your GPU.
and I have an extra one that I could just give them to. So
And
my
hard drive.
older one.
Hard drives.
Yeah.
That reminds me, I still
My
have
hard
my
drive's
old
so
one.
tiny.
I just remember, I still have my old GPU sitting around. I should probably see if anyone wants it.
What kind
at
is
some
it?
point. I don't remember.
You have to look for it.
I know exactly where it is, I just don't feel like getting up and getting it. It's in one of the boxes underneath the bed right there, so it's not like I have to search for it, I just don't feel like moving.
I think I most likely will buy a new case though, so I need all your G-Tribers' help picking one out.
Sounds good.
That's
Here's
easy.
what you do. You look for a couple that you like, post them all, and we'll tell you which ones we think are better.
For sure.
Alright, so that was fascinating, and
Yeah,
we're all gonna go
I'm
ahead and
so-
be jelly of you, except for whoever won the most recent beast. They're not gonna be jealous of anybody.
Feeling.
I
You
don't
felt
know.
like-
I'll be
hot.
okay.
So I'm just happy my computer still works. That's really all I care about. So we've reached the point where we talk about a few things Gaming Tribe. First things first are a couple more of the upgrades that they released, one of which being the auto tag. We're still an advertisement-free environment, but with all the sponsors we have, whenever you mention their name in a status, it will auto tag or auto link to that sponsor page. So you don't have to use the @ symbol for that anymore. You still have to use it for people, but for the sponsor pages, it'll just automatically do it for you. So that's pretty useful, because I often forget to do that. After
Yeah.
that was the public link. So because of our privacy policies, you don't have to make your profile public to share your status or anything else with people. You can go ahead and do the public link. It's going to be under the plus tools menu. You hit create public link, and you can share your post on Facebook, Twitter, or wherever, and people can see it, and they will only see that specific post. So that's really great, because having to constantly go back and forth on your privacy settings would be really, really annoying.
The update I'm happy about is how, like, for instance, if you tag a sponsor or someone in a status and you're like, oh wait, I misspelled something, I need to go edit the status. And when you edit it, it untags them, and it won't let you tag them again.
Yeah, that would
That's
always
really
irritate
frustrating.
me.
And they finally fixed it, and that makes me really happy, because I've had that issue a few times.
Yeah, I think we all did. Thank you for mentioning that, because I actually totally forgot about that.
Well, I'm happy about it, so that's why.
That's the biggest fix.
Yeah. One of the other updates was that they improved the rocket speed edit, where it was only for, let's see, it was a part of this website was still really, really slow, such as the popular discussion pages and everything else like that. So now the entire site is much faster, so that's always great. I don't know who doesn't like having a faster page.
Yeah.
And next was first the sponsor pages were allowed to have cover photos, but now you can select which sponsor is your favorite and show their cover photo on your profile page. So kudos
Just
to that.
saying, the balls one is extremely hilarious. I made it my cover, so you guys should go check that out because it's super funny.
Yeah, I saw
The
it
puns.
earlier, and it's making me
The balls
rethink using.
puns.
I have just the regular mass luminosity one, but I saw it on yours, and I'm like, I kind of want to change now.
It's because it's hilarious. The puns make my day. Every time I load my profile, I'm like, ah, so funny.
So it's a good way to show support on what your favorite sponsors are. So definitely do that. And there was a hint of a mention at the possibility of people who did it someone might get selected to win something. So if you haven't jumped on that bandwagon, get on it before it's too late. And the very last thing to mention, next week, I believe, is when we find out about the newest beast that's prowling around. I, for one, am very, very excited. I'm not gonna say that I'm all like, yeah, I'm gonna win, but I'm gonna cross everything I can physically cross in hopes that I get selected for one of these, because that would be amazing, and I would not worry about upgrading my computer for a long time.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, so let's see. Joe, tell everyone where they can find you on the web.
Okay, well, you can find me on Gaming Tribe at No Gain.
You don't
Profile
have to spell it
slash
this
no.
time.
Okay, cool. At No Gain, so profile slash No Gain. You know the drill. You can find me on Steam and League of Legends at Diabuda, which I apparently don't have to spell this time, which is nice. You can also find me on League of Legends at MLG Clutch if you feel like you don't want to play with a level 30 character. Although, if you're low level and want to, that's perfectly fine, because I don't really care. Yeah, that's about it.
Nice. Alright, so, Erwin, what about you?
You can find me on It Is Easy on, let me see, Gaming Tribe. It's gtribe./profile/.
You don't have to do it all. I have it over
Sorry.
your face.
Don't see it at yeah.
It'll switch
It's on the
over.
Twitch stream.
Yeah.
Well, mine is so far.
It'll update. It's a little slow.
That's nice.
That's why I was
Uh-oh.
asking you for it earlier. So you can just list it off for people to hear, but you don't have to spell everything.
Steam, Origin, YouTube, LinkedIn, It's Easy. Battle.net, It's Easy, Pound 2207, Twitch, Tech Insider, Twitter, Erwin at It's Easy, Facebook, Erwin.t.kleinhanneveld, and anything else, just ask.
Sounds good. Alright, Kirsten, how about yourself?
You can pretty much find me anywhere to ever exist. Just my name's Fusro Meow and everything, so that's probably where. For Steam and Facebook and Gaming Tribe, it's Fusro Meow. And I think the only one that's not is Origin, and that's Kazakh's OP, and that name means nothing now, so that's about it.
Alright, and for me, I can be found on GT as KD. On Steam, I am Miss Kitty247. And on Battle.net, I am KD Pound 1779. If you want me on anything else, you have to ask me directly. That includes Facebook and my Skype. Although, if you have my GT profile as your friend, you can easily find my Facebook because it's linked. But I refuse to put it out there on the stream like that. Alright, so we are actually at exactly 1 hour, which is fantastic. Thank you for joining us for another episode of GT Insider. I know this one was a little bit quiet because we were doing that unboxing stuff, but it was still really fun. So we hope you enjoyed today's topics, and please tune in next week for episode 19. Bye.
Hi. Somebody called me Santa Claus.